Okay, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be going through P5 Science end of year exam for St. Nicholas over here. Okay, this is the 2022 paper and I'm going through question number 24. Okay, so now let's begin. Okay, so over here they have three types of matter and they give you different codes for it, and this related to the rings that is going to show below. And the length of the metal at room temperature is all 100, trying to tell you that it's trying to maintain a fair test, or at least in this part. Okay, fair test. Okay, then after that, when it heated to 100 degrees, this is the expansion. Okay, 11 plus 2 plus 6. Okay, actually for me, this question will be better phrased if they change it, instead of 100, change it to a time, maybe for about 30 minutes. It'll be much more appropriate, because the general assumption, right, is that the faster an object gain heat, the faster it expands. So faster is related between time. Okay, that's how you know whether is it faster or slower. So it'll be better if it's phrased in terms of time, but never mind, we just take it as it is. Okay, and try it to relate to the assumption. Okay, this is the assumption that we have. So we are trying to say if it's expand more, then it will gain heat faster. Okay, then it will, in this case, okay, fastest, then in this case it will be the best conductor of heat. Okay, in this case, so they are trying to tell you okay, in terms of its ability to conduct heat, right, the best to the poorest. Okay, poorest, P is the best, followed by R, and Q is the poorest, due to the different amount that is being expanded, plus 11 plus 2 plus 6. Okay, so over here, if we were to do, we can assign number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, so in this case, now we take a look at the following scenario. PQR used to make a ring as shown. The ring will immerse in cold water for 10 degrees for 10 minutes. Okay, so if you put the rings, right, in cold water, right, the first thing they will do, they will lose heat and they will contract. But if they are the best conductor, then if it's the best, which is P, in this case, it will lose heat faster and contract faster. So the volume will become smaller. Okay, so in order to take out the inner ring, right, at the end, right, you need the inner ring. Okay, you need the inner ring, okay, inner one, to contract faster than outer ring. Okay, then outer ring. Okay, let me put this in this case, inner ring contract faster than outer ring. So if I were to look at this based on the number that I assign, that means the inner ring, right, must be a smaller number. Okay, must be a smaller number. Okay, than the outer ring. The outer ring should be a larger number. Okay, based on the larger number. Okay, this is based on the code that I assigned. So this is, let's say, this one can be 1 or 2, then outside must be 3. Okay, in this case, in this manner. So let us take a look which is the possible scenario. So I'm at the end, I'm using numbers to tell whether is it possible or not for it to be easily removed, because we already say that the inside must be the smaller number, inside must be best, the outer one must be the poorest. Okay, so in this case, if you take a look at this is P is 1, then the outer one, this is R is 3, right? R is 2, so sorry, R is 2. So inner number, inner one is smaller, the outer one is larger, so A is possible. Okay, then you take a look at B. Okay, so A is possible. So actually from here, you know that the answer can be only be 1 or 2, because we already say that A must be included. Then you take a look at this. This one, for B, this one is Q is 3. Okay, at this stage you already know it is impossible, because the inner ring, right, is the largest number. Then that will make the outer ring, right, a smaller number because there's only 1, 2, 3 that are assigned. Okay, so this one will be P will be 1. You know that it's more impossible because for B right, P will contract faster and the inner ring will contract slower, so it will become tighter. This one will become tighter. Okay, so it's impossible. So now we take a look at C, whether C will be the answer. Okay, C you have R will be 2, right? Then you have the Q will be 3. Inner number is smaller. Okay, the outer ring is larger, so this is also possible. So A and C must be the answer. Okay, so this answer is number 2. Okay, let's take a look. Just take a look at D. Even though we know that it is not possible. This is, if you match the code, this is Q. Q is 3. Okay, this is similar to what we have in B. If Q, the inner ring is Q, which is 3, then the outer ring can only be 1 or 2. Okay, in this case, R will be 2. Okay, so you can see the inner ring has a larger number. Inner ring has a larger number, so not possible. Okay, so at the end of the day, I'm using a signed number to tell me which one is possible. Okay, for this part. So the answer over here is 2. We have come to the end of this question. So that's all. Thank you very much.